Hi guys, Shane here, Flight Simmer. Welcome to our first episode of Let's Fly Cargo. So on today's episode we are in on a beautiful fall day in Anchorage and got some cloud but it's pretty sunny today. And today we're off to a town called Whittier. Very interesting place. It's pretty much through the mountains there and secluded away from Anchorage. But Whittier is a town that's only accessible by sea in one direction and by plane for a small airport, which will be landing be pretty challenging, and by car through a tunnel. But the most interesting part, the whole community, about 220 residents of Whittier, actually live in one building. So I'll leave a link below of a video. I recommend watching if you're going to watch this video, and you'll see that it's a very interesting town with lovely people. So let's get into it, eh? Alrighty, so we're going to close the door. Bit noisy outside, but we'll see how we go if I can remember the startup. So today's noble steed is the Dornier 228. No, here we go. Alrighty, so we'll turn our bats on. Anti-collision is on. And our navigation lights are on. We'll turn one battery on there. And we're going to turn a pump on over here to start up. And we're going to start off with the left engine first. Just so a mixture is rich. Put the starter on and hit the ignition. Hear it spooling up. And we'll do the same on the right one. Alright, pumps are off at the moment. We'll put all our batteries on. We're going to put our generators on. So FMS is on, autopilots are on. We are ready to go. Flight plan is in. Did that earlier. And obviously with Dornier, just got to do that, and I think we just move then. I should have the parking brake on, but you need to do that to unlock the throttle. Yeah, we did move. Should put my finger on the brake. Alrighty guys, let's begin to taxi. We've got a long taxi all the way down to runway 6 left, and we'll be taking off and taking some cargo to Whittier. Alright, so we're on our way for taxi. Got to remember in the Dornier is don't do sharp turns quickly because you can actually tip it. So we've got to cross the runway here and then we'll scoot down. Runway 25. Looking for aircraft, but there shouldn't be because I don't have traffic running on this flight today. We'll cross. So hopefully you guys are doing well. I thought it'd be cool to just do a series of this sort of thing, and we can fly into sort of different airports and have a look, and with different cargo planes like this one. So should be interesting flight in, and some great looking scenery, and we'll see how the Dornier performs. You haven't seen it, I've done a startup video for the Dornier and a first look impression, so I'll leave the cards up there. Please take a look, appreciate it. Just going to stop here for a second and figure out, yeah, okay, so you've got to do a bit of a sharp left. Not too familiar with this airport. It's been a while. I used to fly a virtual airline up here once upon a time. Oh, see, Snelly wants to tip. Too quick, Shano. Airport scenery is Orbex. I think it's PJ Pacific scenery. If you're flying up Alaska way, it's definitely worth having. Fantastic turning by me, keeping on the line. Not really. Alrighty, so we're streaming down, going past the gates at Anchorage. Forgot to turn my taxi lights on, so I just switched them on then. So hopefully you like that little montage there of the Dornier as we were taxiing to get on to where we need to get to. So if this is the first time to the channel, guys, do weekly content, usually air haul or 2 videos will go live. You can see my career on that. That's Wednesdays 8 PM Australian time, and always do something different series or reviews or first looks and whatnot on the weekends. So a couple of videos. Any suggestions, let me know. Any requests, see what I can do. Coming through. Beautiful scenery. Trees are starting to change. I've just gone off the line. And we don't need to go down all the way of the runway. I think we'll go down and taxi just a little bit further. Actually, if we don't take this one, we'll probably go down all the way. Alrighty, flaps notch is down. I'm gonna set, zoom in and see where I'm at. Is that on BS or is that on altitude? It's on feet. So we're going to set that to 3,000 to start off with. Not really going to try to use the autopilot much today, but so 3,000. We'll turn our hidden indicator to 70, put the lights on, and let's go. Turn the pumps on for takeoff. Strobes are on. We are good to go. Let's go and see Whittier. Whittier, if I can pronounce that properly. I'll give you a bit of some trivia about Whittier once we're flying. Alrighty, so we're increasing the power just a little bit. I'm not going to whack it on straight away, so up to 50%, winding up. got to keep it straight. She wants to take off, so we'll take off. Wasn't the best of takeoffs. Nearly ditched the nose in. So gears going up, positive rate. Just trimming. That was great. Whatever that was, that's my trim wheel. Always kicks in and does that. Flaps are going up. It's reached 500, so we're going to make a left turn. Flight plan is set, and our altitude, we're going up to 3,000. Needle's not moving, so I have to have a look at that, but I'll leave you there. Enjoy the outside views of Anchorage as we fly around on our way to Whittier. So we're at 3,000 feet for now. I just want to stay under so you can see the views of this canyon we're basically flying up to Whittier. If we're going a little bit higher you won't be able to see, but I'm going to turn our pumps off because I forgot to do that before, and I might keep the landing lights on because we're pretty low. So basically what I learned, and I'll leave a link in the video before, the reason why I chose this place, I just come across it, and so basically, you know, it's a little bit out of the way. You can access there by car, but the car actually, there was a tunnel built through a mountain there, so you can only get there via that way, or you can get it through the opposite side of Whittier through, from what I can see, through EzDok ocean access, and then obviously by this little landing strip. So Whittier was actually built for a base, I think to have a naval base there, and then obviously it's in a canyon, so they wanted something that was going to be hard to find and hard to access it, and I think it was built when for obviously the invasion of Japan. So it's very, very interesting place, and the building where the actual town lives at, they've got everything in that building. They've got a post office, they've got a medical facility, they've got a school. It was all built for it to be in-house. So and a very, very beautiful place. So very interesting. So basically I'll be picking some different places that I find interesting and hard landings to make, and some unique places over the next 5 series. So hopefully you'll enjoy. And it's only a short flight, so have a look at some of the scenery. So this is an Orbex area that I've got. So back in the cockpit, as you can see, it's getting quite bumpy outside, but geez, look at that cloud as we fly just underneath it. Scenery that I have is HiFi's Actve Sky 2016. We're just going to turn the pitot heats on. Actually, we'll just turn everything on. Warm everything up so I don't have any instrument problems. I'm going to go through some more clouds. Pretty cool. Alrighty, so we're coming up to where the water runs out. Just have a look at where we're up to on the GPS. So we've got about 11 miles to go. And doesn't look like I've kept it too straight either when I planned that flight, so I may have to increase our altitude a little bit. Just be safe and we'll go to 5. It's going through a bit of a soup, seems to be the theme. Well, we've got to watch out for this guy here. Are we going to miss him or not? It's going to be pretty close, but awesome views get with the clouds. Look at that. Imagine looking at and seeing that out your window. Absolutely fantastic. Just got to keep an eye on these peaks here, make sure that we're okay. So the trees, no wonder she's bumpy. So not that much snow around at the moment, but it's only the start of fall. Look at that, eh? Allbacks, you always amaze me on your graphics. So now I need to start thinking about the landing. It'll be pretty much hand flown. So I'm just going to check my altitude because I don't want to go up too, yeah. Just put it on altitude hold right there, that'll do. We'll just skim over the top of these mountains here, so I'm going to have to drop down a fair. I'm going to have to drop down pretty quickly. It's a bit of a sight today. The clouds, the mountains, the views. Ah, oh, exciting day to fly flight sim. View of the cockpit there. And we'll pretty much, yeah, get across this and there she is there. As we're flying over, so we're going to do some hand flying in a minute. And if you're saying where's the runway, that's not it, or that's not it. So I'm actually going to take control of this now. Just set a course over this way. Crept up on me pretty quickly then. We're just going to drop our altitude as well. And I'll take autopilot off in a sec. So return to autopilot off. Just going to do some hand flying so we get this plane slowed down. Geez, we must be close to that peak. I'm getting this gully here and we'll see if we can get a slow down and lined up for the runway. Hopefully you could see the town on the outside view there and the runway that we're actually landing on. Alrighty, so I'm able, slowed now enough to put the flaps down, and that's what we wanted to do. And that does slow this bird down quite quickly. Just watching my come in the Canon, my altimeter. How much I'm dropping, which is quite a lot, quite quickly. Alrighty, so you can see the runway and we're dropping the gear, reduce the flaps even more, drop some altitude. Hopefully I can show you the building as we come in, everybody that I've been talking about. I can see obviously the tunnel in front of me there where you can go through, and there's a cruise ship there. So I'm not sure if it displays, shouldn't do this so close, displays the building properly. Anyways, we'll have a look after I've landed. Probably a bit high. So flaps are all the way down. Lucky I got reverses on this thing if I need it. Bit off to the center. Good view for the cruise ship. Watch Oz Flight Simmer stack this one. Yeah, I think I'm a bit low. I want to make this as smooth as possible because I think there's a drop off there. It's blending in. It's hard to see. There we go. Oh, I've come down halfway. There we go. That was easy enough in the Dornier. I didn't think that would happen. Got a Cessna there. Turn around here. So that's the tunnel outside the city. Well, that was the first episode of Flying Cargo. Or Let's Fly Cargo. So we'll pull up the stumps here. We will shut things down and then we'll see if we can find a town. welcome to Whittier, guys. No, the buildings aren't modelled properly in this, but they would just be over there. Give you a quick pan around town. There's a cruise ship there. And I'll leave you with the replay, guys. Thanks very much. I'm Miles Flight Simmer. Please share this video out to your friends and a thumbs up, it really helps. And if you're a first time viewer, hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much and have a good day. Cheers.